All right, guys, let's talk about this workout. We have 3 rounds for quality for our skill, okay? So keyword quality. That means you guys are going to be focusing on form, making sure that you guys feel stable, being upside down if you're going for your handstand hold, or if you're going even off your couch, off your ottoman, or whatever it is that you might have at home, okay? So quality on wall sits. All right, hitting that depth and making sure that we're leaning back on the wall. I'll go over all that. So quality is definitely going to be keyword for today's skill. And then we do have an 8-minute AMRAP. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the movements to do for your range of motion, and then your movements to do for your warm up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's do this range of motion. All right, so you should have your PVC pipe or your broomstick handy at home. All right, you're going to go for those pass-throughs. Again, remember, top to bottom, bottom to top, entire body. That's what you're working with range of motion, okay? Also going all angles, out, up, and down. So once you've gotten those pass-throughs, you'll do 10 pass-throughs. Then we'll go ahead and go for 10 good mornings, okay? Shifting those hips back. Remember, the good mornings is about focusing on sending hips back, almost like you're trying to touch your butt to that back wall, and allowing the chest to come down naturally versus just focusing on the chest coming down. So make sure that you're really hitting those hips back, squeezing the glutes at the top. You're going for 10. When you are done with those good mornings, you're going to go ahead and bring the PVC pipe out. We're now going to move into the hip. You're going to press it out, and you're going to go side to side on the hip. So opening up. So you notice how one leg bends, the other one stretches out. Okay, so now we're going lateral on that groin area. So we went forward and back on the good morning. This is side to side. And now you're going to go ahead and implement pushing your head through your shoulders. All right, and then adding a few more reps here. Try to do 10 of each, okay? Just do 10 all the way across. All right, when you're done with that, you're going to go for those leg swings, forward and back, same thing, 10. And then you're going to go side to side, 10. Okay, when you are done with those leg swings, last thing you guys are going to do for that range of motion. So I want you guys to reach down, and I'm going to work on bending lower body, reaching down from the toes, bring the hips down and up for a total of 10. At the end of that 10th one, go ahead and switch side to side, pushing those knees out with the elbows, okay? Again, do 10 of everything, and then finally you guys are going to go for those straddle stretch sit-ups, allowing your weight to fall back. Open up, shoot through. The goal with these guys, dig your spine into the floor, round your back into it. As you're coming forward, I want you guys to work on bringing those legs further out and pushing yourself further forward, okay? This is just to acknowledge your posterior chain. Get all of this inside of the leg area that also tends to be tight, and address it. All right, so once you're done with that, that's your range of motion. Let's go ahead and talk about your warm-up. For your warm-up, I want you guys to give me 4 rounds, okay? In 4 rounds, you're gonna go ahead and do, if you feel comfortable with doing your against the wall, if you turn over against the wall, you're gonna do some kick-ups, okay? And I'll show you what that looks like. I have to run all the way over there. But you're gonna do 4 kick-ups, okay? And then you're going to do 8 air squats. 4 kick-ups, 8 air squats, and then you're gonna do 12 Russian twists, okay? So I'll show you what your 4 rounds about, okay? So kick-ups, you have your wall, going 1, coming down, shaking it off, 2, all right, and so on and so forth for a total of 4. When you are done with those, oh, let me go back. If you don't feel confident with going upside down, instead of doing those, you're gonna do 4 inchworm pikes, okay? So the inchworm pike, you're gonna go ahead and inchworm up and press. Inchworm out and press. Okay, that's gonna be the other alternative for the going up against the wall. So you will do 4, and then you're gonna go ahead and do your air squats, okay, for a total of 8. I'm so sore, and my squats right now look questionable. I promise you they look better, okay? I am hiding it, but I'm so sore. So, air squats, 8, and then for your Russian twists, you're familiar with that. Key reminder there, guys. Make sure that on your Russian twist, it's very easy to do this here, right? But I'm pretty much just sitting on my tailbone. So this is gonna transfer over to the skill later with a hold. Lean back. Find that hollow body position. Find that position where you're gonna feel that shakiness and it's gonna be a little uncomfortable. This is gonna be your Russian twist, right here, okay? Don't just sit up and take your heels off the floor. All your weight's going to be on your tailbone. If you can feel that weight on your tailbone, and it's very easy to feel it, then you know you have to adjust. Make sure that you're leaning back and really finding that hollow body position through the midsection here, okay? So don't rely on that tailbone to shift your weight. So that's gonna be your warm up. Go ahead and get that done and we'll talk about your skill. All right, so let's talk about this skill. So we're gonna be build on what we did for the warm up, okay? We have 45 seconds at each station. That means you're gonna be holding these positions for 45 seconds. You have a 15-second transition time, okay? So we're gonna do a 45-second handstand hold, which means you're gonna bring yourself up against the wall and hold for 45 seconds. If you are not there, go ahead and do a pike hold or do a pike off the couch. And what that means is that instead of just holding here, right? Oh wait, let me fix my camera. I don't know if it's tilting back. Boom, let's hope it doesn't fall over. Okay, so here, right? You can do a hold. Make sure that you're really shifting the weight to your hands though, okay? Right here. The other option is that you have your feet on a couch or on a box. We've done these before. So that's another option to hold for 45 seconds. If that's not happening, you guys can also do a seated overhead hold, okay? So you're literally sitting with your feet out in front of you and holding for 45 seconds. All right, once you're done with those 45 seconds, you're gonna go into a wall sit. You're gonna need a wall, okay, obviously. So I don't have an immediate wall next to me and I shouldn't be shifting the phone too much, it's gonna get really messy, but I'm gonna imagine there's a wall right here somewhere, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and come down onto that wall. You wanna make sure that your entire back is flat up against it. So you don't wanna go down on the wall here. And you see how my upper body's coming away from it? You want to keep yourself accountable by shifting back. And I can't do that without the wall, okay? But make sure that all of this part of your back is up against the wall. Make sure that you're hitting that parallel. So make sure that those hips are aligned with the knees. So you should be like this at a 90-degree angle and not leaning forward. Don't put your hands up against your legs. Sit back, bring your hands right behind your head. Find a not so comfortable position, but that's where you have to hold. When you're done there, you're gonna go for a Russian twist hold. And like we talked in the warm-up, Russian twist hold, lean back, this is where you're going to hold. So not here, lean back, Russian twist, this is where you want to be, 45-second hold, and that's going to be your skill. You guys are doing that for 3 rounds, back to back to back, okay? All right, you're gonna be just rotating through. Let's talk about your workout now. You have an 8-minute AMRAP, and we have empty bar thrusters and PVC pipe V-Ups. So you'll see a lot of PVC pipe V-Ups coming up simply because we are getting you guys ready to hop back on that rig, so the pull-up rig. Remember, we do toes to bar, we do knees to elbow, all of that fun stuff. We're trying to transfer that movement over. So this is why we are using PVC pipe, and you'll see that a lot in the following weeks. Empty barbell, same thing. We're trying to get you guys comfortable with the weight and crawl you guys back in and smoothly and not have you guys fall into some weird physical shock. So, empty bar thrusters. Where's my PVC pipe? It disappeared. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, it's right here. Okay. So, you're going to go ahead and clean that PVC pipe, that broomstick. You guys can even use your dumbbell or kettlebell at home, okay? This is just for in-gym people that are getting back into the groove. If you have dumbbells or a kettlebell, go for that. So you're gonna go into your thruster. Remember, it's hip shifting overhead. Do not just squat and then press. So you have that, and then your 7 PVC pipe V-Ups. Hollow body position, reaching up. If these are not happening, try going for easy riders. If these aren't happening, then go back to your Russian twist. Okay? So 7 and 7 for an 8-minute AMRAP. Get as many rounds as you can. Have so much fun.